Hello and welcome to Arsenal Stage News, your daily hub of Gunners updates, transfer saga, and live matches inside and outside Emirates. Don't forget to hit a subscriber button if you are new here, so you never miss Gunners updates here on Arsenal Stage News. Here we go. Arsenal eyeing RB Leipzig's Jan Diomande, the teen sensation everyone is talking about. Arsenal are reportedly among several top Premier League clubs, keeping a close eye on RB Leipzig's teenage sensation Jan Diomande, according to journalist Graham Bailey. The 18-year-old Ivorian forward has made a remarkable start to life in the Bundesliga, catching the attention of Europe's biggest clubs with his dazzling performances. Having joined Leipzig this summer from Spanish side Leganés for £17.6 million, Diomande has already established himself as one of the brightest young prospects in Europe. In just 10 appearances, he has scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists, showcasing his creativity, pace, and composure in front of goal. His impact has been so impressive that insiders at Leipzig reportedly believe he could become the club's most exciting prospect since Erling Haaland. Diomande's journey to the top has been rapid. Earlier this year, he made the switch from the DME Academy in the United States to Leganés in Spain, before RB Leipzig triggered his release clause in the summer. Now settled in Germany, the Ivory Coast international has been key to Leipzig's attacking play, helping his side to dominant wins over Augsburg and Stuttgart with 5 goal contributions in just 2 games. Graham Bailey reports that while Leipzig are adamant there is no release clause in Diomande's contract, his market value has already skyrocketed, with figures as high as £88 million being mentioned. Arsenal are among several Premier League clubs, including Chelsea and Manchester City, who have been monitoring his progress. Interest is not limited to England, however, as European giants Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Paris Saint-Germain are all said to be tracking the talented winger. Leipzig's current manager Ole Werner has an exciting pool of attacking talent, including Johan Bakayoko and Antonio Nusa. Yet Diomande is reportedly the one everyone is talking about. His technical ability, confidence, and intelligence on the ball have drawn comparisons to some of the game's top young stars. Meanwhile, Arsenal continue their brilliant start to the season under Mikel Arteta, sitting 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League and boasting an incredible defensive record, not conceding a goal in their last 8 matches across all competitions. As the Gunners prepare to face Sunderland before the international break, Arteta and sporting director Edu will no doubt be keeping tabs on Diomande's progress as they plan for the club's future. Cristiano Ronaldo has revealed a fascinating story about how his career could have taken a completely different direction, one that nearly saw him wearing Arsenal's red and white instead of Manchester United's famous jersey. In a recent interview with journalist Piers Morgan, the Portuguese superstar opened up about his near move to Arsenal in his youth and how fate eventually steered him toward Old Trafford. Ronaldo explained that he was on the verge of signing for Arsenal when he was still a teenager at Sporting Lisbon. "Yes, that's exactly what happened," he confirmed. "Everything was agreed upon with Arsenal. I was very close to joining the London club. I even met with Arsène Wenger personally. However, destiny had other plans. Just before the deal could be finalized, Sporting played a friendly match against Manchester United, a game that would change Ronaldo's life forever. In that match, the young winger's dazzling performance caught the attention of Sir Alex Ferguson. The Scottish manager was reportedly so impressed that he immediately decided Ronaldo had to join Manchester United. After that game, Ferguson told John O'Shea, "We'll take this boy no matter what. He must be ours," Ronaldo recalled. It was that moment, he said, that defined the trajectory of his career. Within weeks, the Portuguese prodigy was signed by United, where he developed into one of the greatest footballers of all time. Despite missing out on an Arsenal move, Ronaldo insists he holds no resentment toward the club. In fact, he expressed admiration and affection for the Gunners, calling them a team he continues to respect deeply. "I don't see Arsenal as a rival," he said. "When they win, I'm happy for them because, at one point, I could have been one of them." This story is one of those unrecorded directions of life. Reflecting on his journey, Ronaldo acknowledged that his path to Manchester United became the foundation of his legendary career. Under Ferguson's mentorship, he He evolved from a raw teenage talent into a global superstar, winning multiple Premier League titles and a Ballon d'Or before achieving further greatness at Real Madrid. Today at 39 and still playing for Al Nassr, Ronaldo continues to inspire millions around the world. He even praised Arsenal's current progress under Mikel Arteta, saying the club has a real chance to win the Premier League this season. His story serves as a reminder that sometimes fate's unexpected twists can lead to greatness. Arsenal target Rodrigo wants January move as contact made. Arsenal have been placed on alert over the potential availability of Real Madrid forward Rodrigo, who is reportedly considering a January exit from the Santiago Bernabeu following a frustrating start to the season under new manager Xabi Alonso, according to journalist Graham Bailey. The 24-year-old Brazilian, who earns an estimated £345,000 per week, has endured a difficult campaign so far, struggling for regular minutes in a star-studded Real Madrid attack that now includes Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr. Despite remaining loyal to the Spanish Giants after strong interest from Arsenal in the summer, Rodrigo's situation has since changed, and he is believed to be re-evaluating his future ahead of the winter transfer window. Arsenal were one of several top European clubs to express interest in the versatile winger during the summer transfer window. But the player opted to stay and fight for his place. However, after making just 3 starts in all competitions and featuring for a total of 327 minutes, Rodrigo is reportedly open to a new challenge that could guarantee him more consistent first-team football. Bailey reports that Arsenal have already been alerted via intermediaries to Rodrigo's current stance. The Gunners remain admirers of the Brazilian international and could explore a possible move in January, depending on the financial and sporting conditions set by Real Madrid. Rodrigo's contract runs until 2028, meaning Real are under no pressure to sell, but a substantial offer could tempt the club to negotiate. Under Alonso, Rodrigo has fallen behind several attacking options, including rising stars Arda Güler and Franco Mastantuono, while Mbappé and Vinicius remain untouchable starters. The Brazilian has failed to score in La Liga this term, contributing only 2 assists, both coming in Champions League wins over Marseille and Kairat Almaty. His last league goal dates back to January in a 4-1 victory over Las Palmas. Arsenal, meanwhile, are flying high at the top of the Premier League, 6 points clear after a 2-0 win at Burnley, marking their 7th consecutive clean sheet. With Mikel Arteta's side already boasting new attacking recruits such as Victor Gyökeres, Eberechi Eze, and Noni Madueke, the addition of Rodrigo would add further depth and creativity as they push for both domestic and European success. Arsenal star Martin Zubimendi explains Real Madrid transfer decision after snubbing summer move. Arsenal midfielder Martin Zubimendi has opened up about his decision to join the North London club despite strong interest from Real Madrid during the summer transfer window. The Spanish international was one of the most sought-after midfielders in Europe after impressing for Real Sociedad and the national team at Euro 2024. Arsenal had long identified Zubimendi as a priority target, with manager Mikel Arteta personally leading the pursuit. The Gunners eventually secured his signature for £60 million, fending off competition from several European giants, including Madrid and Liverpool. Despite the allure of returning to Spain and playing under his idol Xabi Alonso, who had recently taken charge at the Bernabeu, Zubimendi felt Arsenal offered a better fit for his development and style of play. Speaking to AS, Zubimendi admitted that turning down Real Madrid was not an easy decision, but insisted it was the right one for his career. I don't know, he said. We're talking about very big clubs. To say that Madrid was missing a piece like me is a lot to say because all the players they have are spectacular. And at Arsenal, it's more of the same. Now settled into life in London, the 26-year-old forms part of a dynamic Arsenal midfield trio alongside Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard, a combination that has helped the Gunners maintain their strong domestic and European form this season. Zubimendi praised Arteta's influence, crediting the Spaniard's detailed tactical approach and modern methodology as key factors behind his choice. Mikel's vision of football and the way he wants to build his team really convinced me, he explained. He makes every player feel important and pushes us to be better every day. For Arsenal, Zubimendi's arrival has added balance, intelligence, and technical control to their midfield, qualities that continue to justify the club's hefty investment. While Real Madrid's interest may have flattered him, Zubimendi believes he made the right call by joining Arteta's ambitious project at the Emirates. Arsenal continued their impressive run in the Carabao Cup with a confident 2-0 victory over Brighton, advancing to the quarter-finals with a much-changed side that showcased the club's young talent. Manager Mikel Arteta handed starts and opportunities to several youngsters, including 15-year-old Max Daumann, who became the youngest Arsenal player ever to start a senior match, and 17-year-old Andre Harriman Anus, who came off the bench to make his debut. Both teenagers caught the eye with mature performances beyond their years, earning praise from Arteta after the final whistle. Despite the result, controversy surrounded the game as several football legends and refereeing pundits voiced complaints over a clear penalty that was not awarded to Daumann late in the match. The young midfielder appeared to be fouled inside the box, but with no VAR available in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, the decision stood. The English Football League had confirmed prior to the round that no fixture, even between Premier League sides, would have access to VAR technology until the final at Wembley, a ruling that continues to spark debate. Nevertheless, Arsenal's performance underlined their strength in depth and the growing confidence within the squad. Michael Merino captained the side before being substituted, with Bukayo Saka taking over and adding a second goal to secure the result. Ethan Nwaneri, another teenage prodigy, opened the scoring in the second half with a composed finish, continuing his remarkable development under Arteta's guidance. Kepa Arrizabalaga also played a crucial role, making a superb one-on-one save from Jorginho Rutter in the opening 10 minutes to deny Brighton an early lead. His composure and leadership at the back helped Arsenal maintain yet another clean sheet, their sixth in a row and Kepa's third personally. The victory extended Arsenal's unbeaten run to 11 matches across all competitions, cementing their form ahead of the busy festive period. The Gunners will now host Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals as they continue their pursuit of silverware, with their young stars proving that the future at the Emirates Stadium looks very bright indeed. Arsenal are reportedly closing in on a potential move for Bayern Munich's rising star, Lennart Karl, as Mikel Arteta continues to strengthen the Gunners' long-term future amid growing competition from Chelsea and Manchester City. Arsenal have reportedly sent scouts to observe Bayern Munich youngster Lennart Karl as the North London side continues to track top young talent across Europe. According to 442 and ESPN, Arsenal have stepped up their pursuit of the 17-year-old German sensation, who recently made history at Bayern by becoming the club's youngest ever goal scorer in the Champions League, surpassing Jamal Musiala's record with a strike against Club Brugge. Karl's performances have quickly caught the attention of Europe's top clubs, and reports from Germany's Bild, relayed by Sport Witness, claim that Arsenal are among those keeping a close eye on the teenage attacking midfielder. The Gunners see him as a future prospect capable of competing for a place in their already talented midfield lineup that includes a Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, Martin Odegaard, Mikel Merino, and Ebery Eze. Despite the midfield depth at the Emirates, Arteta has always shown faith in nurturing young players. Under his management, Arsenal have seen the emergence of Gareth Ethan Nwaneri and Team Max Daumann, both of whom became the youngest players in Premier League history. Bringing in Karl would continue this philosophy of combining elite experience with youthful energy. Karl, who is valued at around €20 million by Transfermarkt, is under contract with Bayern until 2028. This makes any potential transfer a challenging and expensive deal. However, Arsenal are determined to invest in future stars, having already enhanced their youth recruitment over the past 18 months with the signings of Tommy Setford and Victor Osimhen. Chelsea, however, could have an advantage in the race, as Karl is represented by Michael Ballack, a former Blues icon. Meanwhile, Manchester City are also monitoring his situation closely. Arsenal will need to convince the young German and his camp that they can provide genuine first-team opportunities within a highly competitive squad. As the Gunners prepare for their upcoming Premier League clash against Burnley, the club's scouting department continues to work tirelessly behind the scenes to secure one of Europe's most promising young stars, a move that could further solidify Arsenal's future dominance. Arsenal are reportedly eyeing a potential move for AFC Bournemouth forward Antoine Semenyo, with growing reports linking the Ghanaian attacker to the Emirates Stadium ahead of the January transfer window. According to Zen Mark Douglas of the independent Casiers, Semenyo's contract with Bournemouth includes a strong significant release clause, which could tempt Arsenal to make a move as they continue to bolster their attacking options under Mikel Arteta. The 24-year-old has been one of Bournemouth's standout performers this season, showcasing his explosive pace, strength, and clinical finishing in the Premier League. His versatility across the front line, particularly his ability to operate effectively from the left wing, fits the profile of player Arsenal are reportedly seeking. Arteta is said to be looking for another wide forward to provide competition and depth for Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, especially as the Gunners fight on multiple fronts this campaign. Adding to the intrigue, Semenyo has publicly admitted in past interviews that he is a lifelong Arsenal fan, which could make a potential transfer even more appealing for both player and club. His passion for the club, combined with his current form, has made him one of the most talked-about potential targets in the upcoming window. Reports from The Sun suggest that a section of Arsenal supporters believe Semenyo currently offers better form and consistency than both Martinelli and Trossard, pointing to his performances for Bournemouth as evidence of his rapid progression. His direct playing style and powerful runs have drawn comparisons to former Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez, a player whose energy and determination defined Arteta's vision of attacking football. Arsenal, who spent another £250 million during the recent summer transfer window, bringing their total spending under Arteta to around £900 million since 2019, may continue their aggressive recruitment strategy in January. With their ambitions set on competing for both domestic and European honors, the addition of a high-impact forward like Semenyo could be the final piece to strengthen their title challenge. As the January window approaches, the Gunners' pursuit of Semenyo looks set to be one of the stories to watch closely, with the player himself reportedly open to a dream move to his boyhood club.